Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Tech has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.
Jack in the Box's latest promotion was too spicy. Red Robin is seeing progress, and Bonchon has a new owner. Actually, two. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your quick daily download of the top stories in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm Lisa Jennings.
And I'm Senior Editor Joanna Fantozzi. Jack in the Box's sales were not as hot as the company expected last quarter. The fast food chain said that its same-store sales declined 1% last quarter, in part because of a weak marketing partnership with the YouTube program Hot Ones. The company said that many of the products on the Hot Ones Munchie meal were too polarizing, leading to weak sales. But the company quickly moved to a different promotion involving a Philly cheesesteak, and sales stabilized and turned positive so far in the current period. But the chain's same-store sales have fallen 9 out of 11 quarters, and franchisee profits continue to struggle. The company is working with franchisees to close weak locations.
Red Robin is seeing progress on its turnaround. The chain posted its best traffic results in over 3 years last quarter, virtually flat at negative 0.2%, and traffic turned positive in the last month of the period. Same-store sales rose 1.3%. Restaurant margins also improved to 14.7%. The chain credited demand for its Big Yum meal deals, targeted marketing efforts, and ongoing improvements to operations, including tighter staffing.
The Korean chicken chain Bonchon will soon have a new owner, or owners. The Dallas-based chain said it has agreed to be acquired by two entities, Minor Food, one of Asia's largest restaurant groups, and the brand's master franchisee in Thailand, and Saruya Private Equity, which also has a stake in a number of restaurant brands like STK, Yogenfrus, Swenson's, and more. Bonchon was sold by VIG Partners. When the deal is finalized, Minor Foods will own the chain's operations outside the Americas, and Saruya will own the business throughout the Americas, focusing on the US, Canada, Mexico, and Chile. A mostly franchised brand, Bonchon has about 500 units worldwide across 9 countries, including about 150 units in the United States.
Arby's is bringing back its steak nuggets for a limited time starting August 24th. The seasoned and seared nuggets come in 5 and 9 count orders, as well as a 20-piece pack that only can be ordered digitally. This time around, there's horsey ranch sauce for dipping and a steak and potato bowl featuring crispy potatoes, melted cheese, and the bite-sized pieces of steak. There's also a mac and cheese bowl topped with the steak nuggets.
Nelson Peltz is apparently planning an offer to take Wendy's private, and he has an interesting potential investor. That is according to a recent report in Financial Times, which said that Peltz, Wendy's largest shareholder and longtime former chairman, is working with an investment group out of Abu Dhabi and Greg Flynn on an offer for the fast food chain. Flynn is the world's biggest franchisee and a major Wendy's operator. Peltz, who has been either an investor or a board member at Wendy's since 2005, has been preparing an offer since February.
Habit Burger and Grill has a new $9 Gotta Habit box featuring a half Santa Barbara char or a half California chicken sandwich, a side, and a drink. It's an evolution from the chain's Gotta Habit meal deals introduced last summer that featured tiered pricing options of $6, $8, and $10. Recent Technomic research found that tiered value pricing has become ubiquitous and therefore less effective, and that chains are going to have to pursue a value reset to cut through the noise.
Chipotle will officially debut in Saudi Arabia later this month. The chain is operating in partnership with international franchise operator Al Shaya Group there. In a statement, Chief Business Development Officer Nate Lawton said expanding into Saudi Arabia advances Chipotle's international growth strategy and, quote, provides a compelling opportunity to serve one of the Middle East's most dynamic consumer markets. Chipotle signed its agreement with Al Shaya Group in July 2023 to expand in the region, and it was the fast casual chain's first ever franchise agreement. The brand opened in Dubai and Kuwait in 2024. Since, Chipotle has opened 16 restaurants across the Middle East, including 7 in the United Arab Emirates, 7 in Kuwait, and 2 in Qatar. Notably, the Saudi Arabia opening comes on the heels of Chipotle's debut in Mexico, supporting CEO Scott Boatwright's objective to become an iconic global company.
And that will do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Listen every weekday on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Lisa Jennings.
And I'm Joanna Fantozzi. Remember, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Chat has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.